Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Baume and Mercier Clifton Moonphase, 43mm in brushed and polished stainless steel. You can see this automatic winding Baume and Mercier triple calendar Moonphase and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this watch with accessories included, high resolution images, and naturally full pricing details. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can easily see that the Baume and Mercier Clifton Moonphase is quite a bit more than that. You actually have a full triple date with radial date indication, so you have the date, you have the day, you have the month, and of course you have the moon phase spread out across a dial contained within a 43mm case. You'll see 43mm is the dimension from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, not including the crown. In terms of thickness, it's quite slim actually, being only 12.5mm thick, and you can see that with a sloped case flank and a conical bezel, plus a domed sapphire, it's easy to fit this watch, though it is broad, underneath a tight sleeve or dress cuff. It works well for formal occasions and formal attire. Now from lug to lug, the watch is more compact than you might expect for a 43, 50mm from extremity to extremity. It's not excessively broad across the wrist. The watch is essentially all dial, with the bezel pared down, the lugs pared down, the case pared down, and the large sunburst silver dial completely dominant aesthetically. Now it has a good feel on the wrist, solid, it has reasonable heft, it does feel like a luxury product, and that impression is compounded by a very high quality and bolstered rectangular scale black monotone stitch alligator leather strap. Now it's cleverly assembled so that with a tightly curved spring bar you really can't see much daylight between strap and case, so it has a handsome integrated look. But that doesn't stop you from pulling the strap straight down. Again, a big watch, so those with smaller wrists are going to wonder, can I wear this as a 43? Because there is no constraint in pulling the strap down around the tight curve of a small wrist, because the lugs are short and they thrust down dramatically to wrap around the wrist, I would say down to 14 centimeters in circumference, you can wear this watch with security. And there are features that, in my opinion, punch above the price weight, so to speak, of this watch. Now it has a double deployant clasp, let me show you that to good effect, with twin triggers. Now I open it up and you can see nicely finished inside, fully polished. The twin trigger deployant action means that it's not friction fit, it can't accidentally pop open, so you have the security of requiring positive release to open up this deployant. And of course with the deployant you have security against dropping the watch while donning it or taking off. It creates a complete loop when buckled with the opposite side of the strap, so no accidents. And you'll be glad that the watch is secure on your wrist, because this is a timepiece that bears a close resemblance to references from higher-end marks throughout horology. You can see some Jaeger-LeCoultre, you can see some Mont Blanc from within the Richemont stable again, you can see some Blancpain. It's a gorgeous visage and represents spectacular value in complications. With a complete calendar, you only have to correct the calendar 5 times per year. You also note the effective use of rose gold accents for indices, Arabic numerals, and hands at center, as well as that flourish of rose gold moon phase in the 6 o'clock bosom style moon phase for good effect. Handsome, simple, but again, you get a lot of complexity for a reasonable price with this watch. The complexity means that, again, people are going to cross-compare with upscale brands like Blancpain and Jaeger-LeCoultre. It has a handsome case. You can see alternately satin finished on its flanks with nicely compound curved lugs and polished accents to set it off. This case is well served by a combination of finishes. It would simply be overpowering at this size in full polish. Now on the back you can see the movement. This is essentially a Sellita SW300 modified for use by Baume and Mercier. The watch has 25 joules, a 42-hour power reserve. It's protected by 5 ATM or 5-bar water resistance, so essentially protection from splash and rain. Bidirectional winding means that there's no rotor wobble. It doesn't have that unloaded direction that many unidirectional winders such as Valjoux 7750s have, so the watch feels refined and smooth on the wrist. Also, when you pull the crown out, if you note the seconds hand at 6 o'clock, pull the crown out, it does hack the balance. Now you can precisely synchronize to a known accurate reference time. For reference, the Sellita SW300 is the equivalent in terms of dimensions, engineering, and specification of an ETA 2892A2. This is a watch that has a lot going for it. Handsome, versatile, compact in profile, but impressively comprehensive in complications and features, this is a great candidate for the man who wants one fine everyday watch. You can see this Baume & Mercier Clifton Moonphase, but with full triple date, on our website.